Hello guys, welcome to our channel. Today in this video, we will discuss Ripple vs. SEC lawsuit update and how will this legal fight affect future cryptocurrencies. But before we start, make sure to give this channel a big thumbs up, and if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe before leaving. Also, hit that bell icon so that you can get notified whenever we will upload a new video. For now, let's get back to the video straight away. The case between Ripple Labs and the United States Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, has been going on for well over a year now, but a conclusion might be around the corner. The developers behind XRP managed to win a crucial motion in court 2 weeks ago, which could be one of the final nails in the coffin of the lawsuit. The procedural motion allowed Ripple Labs to use important testimony in court. It has allowed the developers to proceed to trial with all the evidence it needs to win. John Deaton, the attorney representing Ripple Labs and XRP investors by extension, has determined that the case will come to a sudden end by August. Instead of a settlement, he firmly believes that the case will conclude with a ruling from the court. The SEC and Ripple Labs won a victory instead of a settlement, and the ruling could be in favor of the cryptocurrency developers. Crucial motion won by Ripple Labs. The SEC made another attempt to have testimony crucial for Ripple Labs' defense thrown out of court. The testimony was a series of comments by William Hinman, an SEC official who publicly stated that cryptocurrencies are not securities. The SEC is trying to prove that cryptocurrencies are indeed securities through this lawsuit. An SEC employee directly negating the very purpose of the lawsuit does not bode well for the regulatory authority in court. Having the testimony thrown out of court would ensure that the SEC does not look like a plaintiff who is unsure about what it wants. Fortunately for Ripple Labs, the judge presiding over the case reiterated her ruling that the evidence was admissible in court, denying the SEC's motion to have it removed, the likelihood of a ruling instead of a settlement. John Deaton previously stated that a reasonable settlement would be a good victory for Ripple Labs. However, his recent comment suggests that a settlement will not happen. Based on his recent comments, Deaton has suggested that there will be a ruling in August that will abruptly end the case, meaning that the case will be decided through a trial in court. The Ripple Labs attorney did not specify why a settlement seems unlikely. The fact that neither party wants to settle could be a major factor. The Ripple Labs founders want the SEC to pay the hefty legal bills for the proceedings that the SEC initiated. This is not the kind of statement you would hear from a defendant who would be willing to pay out to the plaintiff in a settlement. Foolish takeaway. The lawsuit between the SEC and Ripple Labs will have an impact on more than just XRP investors. The conclusion to this case can impact the entire cryptocurrency industry. Cryptocurrencies being regulated as securities would lead to a cascading effect on all cryptocurrencies. Developers behind the likes of Solana and Ethereum would have to contend with higher cost and litigation issues. SEC's bent on protecting Hinman's documents. The major case that has brought the attention of the public to the SEC's misconduct is the agency's determination to protect its internal documents, especially the 2018 speech made by its former finance director, William Hinman, from being used as evidence that XRP is not a security. After Judge Sarah Netburn ordered the SEC surrender Hinman's documents, the agency fought relentlessly to protect them from Ripple. The SEC raised a new assertion in its objection to the court's ruling that the documents are protected by attorney-client privilege. However, while Ripple's reply to the SEC's attorney-client privilege claims over Hinman's 2018 document is due on May 13, 2022, the agency once again requested that it be granted approval to file a brief in support of its assertions over the internal documents by May 20, 2022. Ripple slams SEC's delay tactics. The recent action by the SEC did not go down well with Ripple and the individual defendants, as they were quick to object the agency's request. According to Ripple's newly filed motion, the SEC's request to support its attorney-client privilege claims over Hinman's documents, if granted, will be the sixth time the agency is opposing the defendant's August 10, 2021 motion to compel the plaintiff to surrender the documents. Ripple noted that the SEC's planned reply should be regarded as a sure reply since the court had earlier overruled the agency's deliberative process privilege objection against providing the documents. Ripple attorney said that the SEC now claims that the last year of briefing, oral argument, the court's decision, and their motion of reconsideration were all an academic exercise because it turns out that the documents, every single one of them, are privileged attorney-client communications. Ripple argued that any further delay would be prejudicial to the company since discovery closed months ago and that all parties are currently filing motions for summary judgment. At a minimum, the SEC should be required to justify its demand for further briefing after it reviews defendants' responsive filing. Defendants respectively submit that the court should deny the SEC's request, Ripple concluded. How the Ripple community reacts. The development has attracted the attention of the entire Ripple community, who have given their views on the issue. Attorney Jeremy Hogan, a partner at Hogan & Hogan Law Firm, commented on the development saying, "Finally, I feel like Ripple has taken the gloves off and is talking about how ridiculous the SEC's litigation tactics surrounding the Hinman emails are. The judge may still allow this SIR reply, but at least Ripple is calling out the delay tactic strongly." How will this lawsuit affect the crypto market in the future? The lawsuit's outcome could have far-reaching implications for crypto. If the SEC prevails, it could upend the way crypto companies operate, setting a precedent that the digital assets they offer users must be subject to the strict reporting and registration rules that apply to securities. The climax of the lawsuit would affect not only Ripple, but also the rest of the crypto industry. It is significant in the sense that it would be creating a precedent for the future, according to the CEO of Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse. However, if SEC wins, it would change how the companies run, and in this case, also would set a precedent that the digital assets offered to the users must be subject to the strict reporting and registration rules. It will be a huge win for crypto if Ripple wins, as the industry is at a time when the rapid adoption of the crypto is happening while also battling strict regulatory measures from various sides. Ripple has also accused the SEC of prolonging the case by using delaying tactics. Stuart Alderoty, Ripple's general counsel, says that the firm was left with no choice but to agree to the extended schedule, referring to the November 2021 speech of the SEC chairperson, Gary Gensler, in which he states that the watchdog intends to focus on bringing matters to resolution swiftly. He said that the CEO advocates justice delayed is justice denied when companies defend themselves from SEC bullying investigations and inquiries. The moment that crypto enthusiasts anticipated for long, the lawsuit is running at a crucial time for crypto assets. Since the time SEC made claims against Ripple in 2020, the industry has experienced some dramatic changes, such as the rapid growth and the influx of new players and asset classes such as NFTs, along with increased inspection of crypto assets in major markets like the US, Europe, and the UK and China. Alderoty calls the lawsuit against Ripple an indictment of the regulation by enforcement approach of the SEC. The Gensler effect: how SEC chairman has played crucial role. The battle between Ripple and the SEC has pushed Gary Gensler under the spotlight, who became in charge of the agency just 4 months after the lawsuit was filed. Gensler also received a warm welcome from the whole crypto industry, including Ripple. However, as soon as the newly made chairperson declared that he would be taking a strict stance on crypto, the attitude of the community changed. Alderoty attacking Gensler is now an everyday thing. He alleges he and the agency create as much market confusion as possible. Ripple's ongoing and then upcoming journey after the lawsuit. Although the XRP has recovered from the crash of December 2020, the asset has shifted significantly as the crypto market is going through another phase of sharp volatility. Ripple also reveals that the international growth of Ripple has not slowed due to the SEC lawsuit, as its cross-border payments technology is constantly benefiting. Alderoty adds that the business has been thriving outside of the US. That's it for today, guys. We will see you next time. Until then.